In the bustling heart of England's industrial north, a football club was born from the grit and determination of railway workers. Who could have imagined that this small club would one day become the most famous football institution in the world? This is the story of Manchester United, a tale of triumphs, tragedies, heroes, and legacies. From the ashes of despair to the pinnacle of footballing success, United's journey is one of resilience, innovation, and an unbreakable connection with its fan. Founded in 1878 as Newton Heath O'Wire Football Club, the team was originally the works team of the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railways carriage and wagon department. By 1892, they had joined the Football League. However, financial hardships loomed large, and by 1902, bankruptcy seemed inevitable. Enter local brewery owner John Henry Davies, who invested £500, saving the club from collapse. With this fresh start came a new name, Manchester United. Success wasn't far behind. In the 1907 to 1908 season, under the guidance of manager Ernest Mangnall, United clinched their First Division title. The following year, they secured their inaugural FA Cup victory in 1909, defeating Bristol City 1-0 in the final, with Sandy Turnbull scoring the decisive goal. As the club's popularity grew, the need for a larger stadium became evident. Financed by John Henry Davies and designed by architect Archibald Leach, construction of Old Trafford began in 1908, officially opening its doors on February 19, 1910. The stadium's inaugural match saw Manchester United face Liverpool. Despite a spirited performance, United fell 4-3 to their rivals. Decades later, Sir Bobby Charlton would famously coin the term the Theatre of Dreams to describe Old Trafford, a place where footballing magic unfolds and history is written. The interwar years were tumultuous for United, marked by inconsistent performances and financial strains. The nadir came during World War II when Old Trafford suffered extensive bomb damage in 1941, rendering it unusable. The club temporarily relocated to Main Road, sharing grounds with Manchester City. A turning point arrived in 1945 with the appointment of Matt Busby as manager. Busby's visionary approach emphasized youth development and attacking football. This philosophy bore fruit with league titles in 1951-52, 1955-56, and 1956-57. The youthful squad, affectionately dubbed the Busby Babes, seemed destined for greatness. Fate, however, had a cruel twist in store. On February 6, 1958, disaster struck when the team's plane crashed during takeoff in Munich. The tragedy claimed 23 lives, including 8 players: Jeff Bent, Roger Burr and Eddie Coleman, Duncan Edwards, Mark Jones, David Pegg, Tommy Taylor, and Billy Whalen. The football world mourned, and Manchester United faced an uncertain future. Demonstrating remarkable resilience, Busby and his assistant Jimmy Murphy set about rebuilding the team. A decade later, their efforts culminated in a historic achievement. On May 29, 1968, Manchester United became the first English club to win the European Cup, defeating Benfica 4-1 at Wembley Stadium. Goals from Bobby Charlton II, George Best, and Brian Kidd sealed the victory, marking a poignant triumph in the club's storied history. The subsequent years saw fluctuating fortunes until the arrival of Alex Ferguson in 1986. The initial seasons under Ferguson were challenging, but patience paid off. The 1989-90 season marked a turning point with an FA Cup victory, providing the foundation for future successes. The dawn of the Premier League era in 1992-93 saw Manchester United clinch the inaugural title, their first league triumph in 26 years. This victory ignited a period of unparalleled dominance. Between 1992 and 2013, under Ferguson's stewardship, the club amassed 13 Premier League titles, 5 FA Cups, and 2 UEFA Champions League titles. A standout moment was the 1998-99 season, when United achieved an unprecedented treble, winning the Premier League, FA Cup, and UEFA Champions League. The Champions League final against Bayern Munich is etched in football folklore. Trailing 1-0 as the match approached its conclusion, injury time goals from Teddy Sheringham and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer secured a dramatic 2-1 victory. epitomizing the club's never-say-die spirit. Ferguson's tenure was also marked by astute signings. Eric Cantona, acquired in 1992, became a talismanic figure, contributing 64 goals in 143 appearances and playing a pivotal role in 4 league titles. In 1999, the arrival of Dutch striker Ruud van Nistelrooy added firepower to the attack. Van Nistelrooy netted 150 goals in 219 appearances, showcasing clinical finishing that terrorized defenses. Ferguson's retirement in 2013 signaled the end of an era. The subsequent years were characterized by managerial changes and efforts to recapture former glories. David Moyes, appointed as Ferguson's successor, faced challenges and departed after a brief tenure. Louis van Gaal and Jose Mourinho followed, each bringing their philosophies and signings. Under Mourinho, the club secured the UEFA Europa League in the 2016-17 season, defeating Ajax 2-0 in the final. Key players like Paul Pogba and Henrik Mkhitaryan were instrumental. Following Mourinho's departure, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer took charge in December 2018. Initially appointed as a caretaker manager, he revitalized the squad and was rewarded with a permanent contract in March 2019. Solskjaer led the team to a second-place Premier League finish in the 2020-21 season and a Europa League final, where they fell short against Villarreal. In November 2021, Ralf Rangnick was appointed as interim manager, focusing on stabilizing the club. However, results were inconsistent, and his tenure ended with the conclusion of the season. In 2022, Erik ten Hag was appointed as manager, bringing a disciplined approach and a commitment to rebuilding the squad. He secured the EFL Cup in his first season and led United to a top 4 finish, signaling progress in the club's ambitions. Ruud van Nistelrooy began his tenure as interim head coach of Manchester United on October 28, 2024, following the dismissal of Erik ten Hag. Prior to this, Van Nistelrooy had joined the club's coaching staff as an assistant in July 2024. During his brief period as interim manager, he led the team to 3 wins and 1 draw over 4 matches. His final game in charge was a 3-0 league victory over Leicester City. Upon the appointment of Ruben Amorim as the new head coach on November 11, 2024, Van Nistelrooy departed the CLU. Known for his tactical acumen and emphasis on youth development, Amorim faced the formidable task of restoring the club to its former prominence. Early in his tenure, he expressed empathy for fellow managers facing similar challenges, highlighting the pressures inherent in leading a club of United stature. From its inception in 1878 to the present day, Manchester United's journey is a tapestry woven with threads of resilience, ambition, and passion. The club's storied past serves as a foundation for its future endeavors, with each chapter adding to the rich legacy of the Red Devils. As the Amorim era unfolds, fans worldwide remain hopeful, united in their unwavering support for a club that epitomizes the beautiful game's enduring allure. Will Amorim help Manchester United rise once again to reclaim its throne? Please share your views in the comment section.